Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to give you kind of a two-part video. One is going to be a review of this Nordace Siena backpack, and then also I want to show you the commercial that they show where they put all the things in it. I'm going to show you if all that really fits and kind of how it fits in here. So follow along. So first of all, I wanted to tell you to don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to have more videos like this. Maybe I'll tell you a little bit about this backpack after I've used it a couple times to see if it really lives up to the hype. But first, I wanted to show you the backpack itself because it just came in the mail. I haven't had a chance to use it yet or anything. I love the color. I love the light color. I am not sure if it's going to stay in this color because it's a little bit light for me. I also have a light pink backpack, and that one seems to be doing okay. It has a little bit of dirt on it, but I don't do anything too in the woods or anything with my backpack, so it should be okay. So I'm going to just get a little bit closer to show you the backpack. It does have these two side pockets, and there is quite a decent amount of space in there. You see? This side has a nice key ring, a couple things in here as well. I was watching another video where somebody was talking about the lining here, this brown. I really don't mind it. I know that it doesn't quite match in everything, but I actually really like the brown. So, and I don't even like brown, so it's fine. On the inside of the first pocket here, it is pretty big. So we have, this is more of an iPad space here, space here. This material right here feels a little bit cheap, so just so you know. And then there's a couple pockets here. It does also have a charging cord, although I will tell you that this is the Siena, the first Siena, and this is a USB, and basically everything I own doesn't have USB anymore. So that's a little bit disappointing. But they do have a Siena 2 out. So it's possible that the Siena 2 will have the USB-C, which will be really nice. And then they have a waterproof pocket here also. So it is pretty big. And we'll see how much, a little bit later, how much it will fit. Then also, there is this second pocket. This is really just a laptop sleeve, and I agree with almost everybody else. It feels a little bit flimsy. You might consider putting an actual computer case around your computer by putting it in here. So, and then it has this back pocket here too, which is really supposed to be your safety pocket to put things that you don't want anybody to get at. The straps are comfortable, super soft. Everything else looks pretty good. Oh, this is one of my favorite things. You can put this around your luggage while you're walking your luggage, which is really nice. So overall, great first impression. It's kind of weird because I'm always like, how did they get all of that in that small little backpack? And it's like, it feels really small, but it feels really big at the same time. And I don't really know how to describe that, but it does feel like we can probably get a lot in here, and it seems pretty small still. So let's check it out. Let's do the packing. I loaded up all the stuff here that they have in the commercials, so we're gonna see how we can pack it in here. I do not have the brand of packing cubes, so that is one difference between my commercial, or my review, and their commercial. But I do have packing cubes, and I got all the clothing that they have in theirs. So I counted 11 items of clothing, and in theirs, I really didn't see socks or anything like that. So I just got 11 shirts, and I got long sleeve shirts, short sleeve shirts, tank tops, all of that. So let's start and see if this will all fit in here. So normally I roll my stuff up when I put it in packing cubes, but just for this, I'm just gonna be lazy and just stuff it all in here because I feel like it's gonna fit. These packing cubes really fit a lot. My life has changed since I've gotten them. So 3 more shirts. And see, this packing cube here, it's not even that big, and it's not even full. So we're gonna stuff this all the way in the bottom here. So the only problem here is you're getting kind of past some of the pockets here, but that's okay. So I don't have an iPad, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to put my cords into my iPad pocket right here. I did grab a packing cube for really, they just had a couple toiletries. They didn't even put makeup in theirs. I obviously would have a makeup bag, although not a huge one. But so I am going to put it into a cube, even though they didn't do that in their commercial. And then I'm going to put it here in the waterproof pocket. There we go. I also had a magazine and a book, which I don't know why you would have both. I'm actually going to stick the magazine in with my computer. I give it a little bit more protection. And then I also have my computer here. It'll go right here in the back pocket. And then, wow, I feel like I'm actually doing pretty good, and I have a lot of space left. I'm feeling like maybe I forgot something. We're going to put our cords here into one of these little pockets here. Just kind of shove them in. I don't love putting cords in if they're not in some sort of compartment, but I'm going to do it anyway. And then notebook and pen, they also had that. So we'll stick that in here. My book will also go in here. I do have sunglasses, so I'm going to put those in the, let's see which side pocket. So they have a nice little side pocket here with for sunglasses. So we'll stick that in here. I feel like I forgot something, and I'm not sure what it was. I know that they did have a camera, and I looked everywhere. I cannot actually find my camera. So, but you can tell that, look how much space I still have left. I do have a passport, which I will put in the back here, which is where you're supposed to put that and your wallet and all the things that you want safe, because it's kind of nice. You really can't see it. So look how much space I have left. I put all of that in there. 11 items of clothing is more than I would take for like a 3-day trip. And there's still a whole bunch of space left, so I'm pretty happy about this. It feels a little bit heavy. Obviously, you know, the amount of weight you put in is the amount of weight it's going to be, plus the weight of the backpack. But with this soft cushioning here, it really doesn't feel that heavy. And this doesn't look that bulky. It is nice too, because it's square and it'll fit under the seat of a plane really nicely. But I'm actually pleasantly surprised. This is the first time I did this since I got it in the mail yesterday, and it kind of just sat there, and now I'm doing this. And look, I have so much space left. The other thing is a water bottle. I will tell you the side pocket is pretty shallow. Like, it doesn't fold out very far. It kind of has it's like a Velcro thing, not Velcro, elastic there, but let's see. Oh, I guess I did get it in there. Obviously that makes it weigh a little bit more, but yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. I'm gonna stand up and show you what it looks like on me as well, but overall, so far, without actually using the backpack in any way, shape, or form, I'm actually pleasantly surprised by how much I got in there, and I am surprised by that commercial because I've seen it about 1 million times because they target me all the time. Eventually they got me, right? Oh, it has this little hook here too, so you can hang it up, although, God, that's not very strong. Interesting. Okay, so overall, great review. I'm going to come back in a couple months and let you know what I think about it after I use it a little bit more, but so far, I am very happy with this backpack.